Capricorns, I'm Nick. This is my channel, Nick Loves. This is going to be your love reading for July mid-month, but it can carry on into August because you know energy is fluid. So whenever you watch this is pretty much when you're supposed to watch it. Okay, so these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women, whatever your preference is. If you like men, women, both, no worries. If whether you're single, super single, in a relationship, situationship, married, divorced, again, doesn't matter. This applies to pretty much anyone. Okay, and I will have the link to the extended reading below, either in the description box or in the comments. I'll pin it up there. So it's pretty much like a part 2 of this. We'll go more in detail, answer more questions. If this is resonating with you, you can go into that and we'll talk about everything more. Okay, for those who are interested. And if you want to follow me, my Instagram is a piece of Pisces. Sometimes I post like free readings. You can kind of interact with me a little bit more on there. And yeah, so before I get started, you guys know what time it is. It is spritz time. So I want you right now to relax, put yourself in a meditative state, work on your breathing right now. So work on it and do a few deep breaths in and out. And as you breathe in, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness, whether it's sadness, pain, stress, anxiety, depression, heartache, whatever it is that you're dealing with, acknowledge it. And then as you exhale, release it all. Okay, so inhale, whatever you feel, exhale it all out. Okay, and do that as many times as you need to. And I want you to keep your eyes closed now, and I'm going to be spritzing you with my love and essence and good energy. And as I'm spritzing you, I want you to imagine all the things I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right in this moment. Okay, so imagine what all those things look like for you in your life. Okay, so for all my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's please bring them love, healing, abundance, happiness, a good partner, and make all their wishes come true. Smells like roses. It smells so beautiful. Hopefully you guys can smell it or imagine it. It just smells so refreshing. It always helps me set the mood and the vibe to start off these readings. Hopefully you guys can feel that too, because that's always my intention, as you know. Okay, and then I would suggest to also check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because those are all aspects of who you are. Sometimes you may resonate a little bit more with your moon sign or your rising sign. Doesn't matter. Okay, all right, now for your romance angel card to start off, we did get finances and career. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so this can be something that you are dealing with right now, or maybe the person you are involved with is dealing with financial issues, whether it's like, you know, maybe lack of money or not finding a job or stability, or maybe having too much money and spending it recklessly. It could be all sorts of stuff. Okay, so we'll leave that out now. So you're gonna pick a side, either this side or this side. If you're a cross watcher, you know, it can work vice versa, just whichever side you resonate with more. I'm gonna pick this side, probably Capricorn, and this side could be the other person, but we'll just look at them and then you could decide. So on this side here, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, and then the overall emotion card for this person is powerless. Okay, and for this side here, we have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Star card. Okay, and then the overall emotion card is hopeful. And then the mutual emotion you guys are both sharing in some way is frustrated. So, Capricorns, I'm feeling like some of you may be feeling kind of tied up, and I think it's because you're in a dilemma. In this dilemma, it feels like you, okay, let's say you have this person in your life, or you have this relationship or this connection, if it's not like a real relationship or something yet. There's this connection, this situation, and there's something about it that seems like you're not getting what you want, or it's not meeting your expectations, or it's not at the level where you wanted it to be at this point. Okay, or maybe you gave it a second chance. I feel like this is already someone you've been dealing with, or someone, you know, you already know. okay? And it seems like you guys may have gone through the ups and downs. You went through some arguments, whatever. You came back, try to like make it work, and it seems like it's not picking up the pace, or it's not what you want it to be. And you seem kind of disappointed, or just feeling like, I'm not sure what I want to do. You know, I do care about this person. I love them, and I want to stick by my word. I want to, you know, be loyal. I want to stick through everything. And maybe it's nothing really like terrible that's wrong. There's just something off about it. There's something that's just not like making you really happy. But this can also be that you are having some frustrations at work or school, or in your finances, and that is affecting your relationship. Maybe right now you're kind of tied up, or just your boss or your coworkers or your company is something that's just giving you a hard time, and you feel like because you don't have that aspect of your life stable, then it affects all the other aspects of your life. Either way, I feel like you're not content, you're not fully satisfied, and so you're kind of contemplating what my next move should be. If you think about it, after is the 8, right? But this month, it seems like you are going to be triggered with having to make a decision, okay? And keep in mind, on the 16, 17, there will be a full moon in your sign, Capricorn, okay? Along with this Cancer season energy, lunar eclipse as well, and the solar eclipse that just passed. So with the moon being in your sign in Capricorn, this to me feels like it's going to be like a talk that you are going to have with your father. Okay, so imagine what that would be like. Whether you have a good relationship or bad relationship with your father, doesn't matter. It's going to be like a serious talk with your father. And you mentally are preparing for it, like, okay, crap, I have to decide what I want to do. Like, I can't just keep lingering on to this and holding on when I know it's just, I don't know if it's going anywhere. And, you know, I don't want to stick by something and then regret it in the long run when I could have gotten out sooner. So all these thoughts are going to come in, and you're finally going to make a decision, and you're going to act out, and you're finally going to like really just go for it instead of being just complacent and not making a decision or not making a move. The Knight of Swords energy is going to kick in probably a little bit before the full moon, or maybe right after. Sorry, these hairs are like bothering me. It's really hot, so I wanted to put my hair up, but I have so much hair, it's really hard to like stay up. But back to you guys. Around the full moon, this is when you're going to make a decision, I believe, and it's going to feel like, whoa, I didn't think I would do this, but I'm just doing it. I feel like I have to. It's like Cancer season, that cardinal water energy is like pushing you, like the wave is like pushing you. They're like, no, Cancer, you have to go. You have to talk to your dad. And you're facing all those real life truths that maybe you've been avoiding or didn't want to acknowledge or face. And you're like, okay, I have to do it. I'm going for it. I'm going for the kill. Like, I have to make my decision. And I think you're going to communicate what you've been feeling or what's been going on, and make a cut. And you're either, for most of you, I think you're cutting yourself out of the situation. And you're just like, you know what? I'm sorry this came abruptly, but I have to follow my heart, and I'm not ready. Wrong place, wrong time right now, and I need to go figure myself out first, or I need to settle my finances, career, and work stuff before we can have something, or, you know, whatever the situation is. And I think you're walking away. So you're leaving, you are walking away from it, or maybe taking a break. You might decide to either just completely cut this person out and just like walk away, never talk to them again. Maybe just ghost them or disappear. But I feel like you made that decision pretty fast. It kind of just like came, like you could have just done it like the night before or the morning of. You're like, you know what? I'm just doing it. Like, this is so out of my character, but I just have to do it. I'm going for it. And so you decide to walk away from the situation or from this person. okay? And I think it's because you were feeling tied up. For some reason, you felt kind of bounded. You felt not maybe like the person had you bounded, but you feel like the connection or the relationship, for some reason, maybe it was holding you back, or you feel like you couldn't release yourself from it. For some reason, you felt like you guys were like tied together and you were suffocating, or you needed to leave, or you needed to go find yourself, or for some reason. We have your paralyzed, ineffective, weak. So I think you're kind of walking away more so to regain your strength, to really kind of find yourself again, reground yourself, and gain back your power. Because what I'm really feeling here is that it's not really like the person did anything awful to you, or like the relationship was toxic or anything like that. Maybe for some of you it was, you guys let me know. But for most of you, that overall energy is just like, it feels like it kind of hit a plateau, or like, I'm not really that happy, and I don't know if I want to keep going the next 6 months like this. I feel like it's better I just kind of walk away, or we just give this some time. Doesn't mean we're done with each other forever, but give me some time. I need some space, and we'll see what happens. But I think for right now, you're just kind of walking away. You're trying to gain back your emotional stability and emotional strength, because right now I think your emotions may just be like all over the place, and you're trying not to let it get the best of you. Okay, so you're kind of doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for the both of you. Like, before anything goes crazier, before I let things get out of hand or worse, I just really need to walk away. I need space right now, and we'll see what happens. I think you just need a mental break. You need a mental break and emotional break as well, just from life in general. Okay, so now on this side here, like we saw earlier, the 5 of Cups. So this person is equally sad. I think they equally feel that something is not right in the relationship, or like something has changed, or your way of being with them has changed, and they notice it, and they are sad about it, and they've been pretty sad about it. And I think they've been expecting and have a feeling that you will try to or want to leave the relationship. I think they just intuitively really feel it. And this person may have dealt with some kind of loss. Maybe a family member, a friend, or something is really sick, or has passed away, or something like that. So they're feeling very emotional as well. I think maybe their individual sadness, for whatever reason they're dealing with, is probably added on to your frustrations, and kind of escalated everything, and escalated why you decided to finally walk away or leave. And yeah, when you let them know that you want to end things, or you just need time for yourself, it is going to be hard for them to take in at first. But like I said, I feel like they were already expecting it, or they already know what's to come. They kind of know when you're like, okay, my person, we need to have a talk. I just need to talk to you. They kind of already know what's going on. But I do see here with the 8 of Swords in reverse is that this situation is actually going to teach them a lot. They're actually going to become stronger from this, because you, like them, they also felt kind of tied up and bounded. Like, their heart and their mind couldn't really think straight, and like, you guys both wanted to be in it, but you both wanted to leave. So it was just like, none of you really wanted to make the move, and you both wanted to stay, but you both wanted to leave. So it was kind of like there was no progress, no movement. So now that you kind of pulled the plug, you kind of made it easier for them. Like, okay, well, I guess this leaves no choice for me but to at least get stronger, clear out my mind, my heart, and what's going on. And this actually is going to be, I think, good for both of you, and especially good for them, because then we have the Star card. So maybe this person was a Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whatever. But actually this is going to allow this person to really heal. I think through the situation is going to bring them all out healing, a lot of clarity, reinventing themselves, maybe following their dreams and their goals, aspirations. I am seeing that maybe for some of you, your work or lifestyles maybe didn't match, or maybe weren't compatible. And it was slowly kind of separating you guys, or maybe you guys weren't having enough time together, or time to talk and, be like a normal couple. And I think maybe now separating is actually allowing this time to focus on themselves and to follow their dreams and goals, whether it's, you know, compatible or not with your life. It may actually be something beneficial for them. And it's I know it's hard to say that, but when you love someone, you really want the best for them. You know, you want them to live out their best life and to live out their dreams, but it's really hard when living out your dream means having to leave the ones you love behind sometimes. So it's hard to find that happy medium, but I do see for some of you that could be the kind of the situation, because I don't feel like there's any lies, cheating, betrayal, nothing like that. It just feels like other things that maybe just weren't helping. They were kind of adding more stress maybe to you guys, to the situation. I do also see that they are hopeful. This person is hopeful that, you know, when you come back or when you guys are both at a stable place in your life, it can work out in the long run. And maybe you guys can, they'll still keep that little spark, that little like space in their heart for you, and hope that maybe it can work out in the future. So I don't feel like this person will end up bitter or angry or anything like that, but they're more so wanting to find independence with themselves, stabilize their life, plant the seeds for their growth, so that when you guys, maybe your paths cross again, you can be together, or maybe then it'll be more compatible with each other. Their overall emotion card, like we saw, was hopeful. So they're definitely planting the seeds for themselves. And optimistic, expectant, full of faith. So this person's never going to lose faith in you or in the connection. They understand if you need some time apart, or that if you need to walk away. Again, they are sad about it. Like, they are really sad about it. But I think there's this level of understanding that it was necessary, or that it was your decision, and they respect your decision. And the mutual emotion between the two of you is frustrated. So I think you're frustrated because you tried really hard and you really wanted this to work out despite all the noise and clutter around you, and you felt like time was ticking and you weren't making any progress and things weren't moving the way you'd want it to, or the way they wanted it to. And they were also frustrated as well. But I think right now you were feeling kind of blocked, and maybe you had some blockages, and now you're addressing those blockages and working on them and working on opening up the streets. You see all that traffic? Now you're waiting for everything to settle, and you want to make sure you're driving on a highway, on a street that is not blocked, and it's clear, okay? So you're searching for all those detours, all those other streets that can clear the way, clear the path for you. And then once you kind of work on releasing those blockages and kind of just clear out your energy, ground your energy, you keep going on that clear road, clear highway, and then this person may meet you halfway, may meet you there, and then you guys can come back together. Okay, so I really feel like this is not like an end-all be-all situation. I think this is like time you may just decide to walk away for some time, and you know, whether it's a few weeks, a few months, years, or whatever, but I do feel like you guys, your destiny will lead you together again. You'll find each other again. So if you guys want, we're going to look further in extended reading. Again, the link will be below. Right after you finish this, it'll take you there. Because I feel like the story hasn't ended. I feel like there's more to it. And I want to find a little bit more about your decision, why you decided to walk away, or why you may decide to walk away. And more about this person, who they are, what they're all about, what they want you to know that you don't know. What are they feeling about you in their heart space? What's going on in their head space? What are they thinking in regards to you and the situation? What their near future holds for you guys. And whether, you know, you will come back or you guys will come together. All right, and then we'll see if we get any advice for you. So if you guys are interested, we can look further and talk about it more in the extended reading. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it gave you some clarity, some insight, some confirmation or information you needed. Don't ever feel bad for having to do what's best for you. And if your life is just right now not stable, just work on stabilizing your life first. And you know, if the other person loves you, they will understand, as long as you are open and communicate with them, you know, in like an adult, mature manner, and let them know and don't hide things. Okay, so I'm wishing you guys all the best. I'm sending you lots of love, peace, happiness, healing, abundance. Again, the full moon in Capricorn, I think, will be on the 16th or 17th, I guess, depending where you are in the world, in July. So it's going to be a really important time for you guys. And it's also going to be, I believe, a lunar eclipse. So I would highly suggest to write in a journal or piece of paper your intentions, what you need to release, how the universe can help you to release blockages, all that stuff, and write about your intentions, your manifestations, all those things, okay? Because it's going to be like you writing a letter, having a talk with your father, and getting down and dirty about what you want, what's real, what you're really feeling, and what you need to, what the energy you want to carry on in the next 6 months of your life, build it onto 2020. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy my readings or my videos, please let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, or what your situation is, what's going on with you. There may be a bunch of other people who may be going through the same things, and maybe it'll help each other out, and we can all talk to each other. Okay, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. And yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye.